Welcome. Yes, you're in the new Providence, where niggas get to snapping like they got no common sense. When we approach with confidence, revoking confidence. His offense slip enough to throw the hardest to the fence. The raw is what it is, you can't stop it like jail runs. And ain't no topping him, he's opposite of well done. Rare without care, put clocks on the line. Comfortable with my flow, it's like I got Crocs on my rhymes. No, rocket science, fuck the.
Are you ready? Let's
Yes,
get it going,
sir.
man. We in here, man. It's V the Face, man. F4, baby. 50% fuzz, 50% fantasy football, but 100% facts. Jay Reeves, you got them guns out, huh? Suns out, guns out. That's how you living? I see
I'm
you.
an island boy.
Over there looking like Vin Diesel. Family. Family. Nothing's more important than family. Let me go ahead and introduce Vin Diesel of the crew, man. We got Jay Reeves.
F4, baby, kicking down your goddamn door.
Boom, boom, boom. Open it up. What's good, man? We also got Silly C with the numbers.
It's your boy. Let's get him.
It's your boy.
Boy, let's get it popping, man. We here, man, and we gonna get it going right into our new segment that we call Pick Six. This is when we choose 6 games out the lineup to deep dive on, and let's get it popping, man. Jay Reeves, what's the first game out the Pick Six?
We got the Tennessee Titan versus the Indianapolis Colts. Man, this one's a little tricky, guys. I actually got the Colts sitting at +2 and at +110 on the money line. I say that I'm leading off with the plus sign because I am taking the Titans in this game.
Yeah,
Titans sitting at +2, Titans sitting at +110. This game is a little crazy because it could be a look-ahead game for the Titans going up against the Rams next week. But if they happen to beat the Colts this week, this division will be all but locked up. So it could be a letdown spot, a look-ahead spot, but I think the Tennessee Titans stay woke, and they about to get you some plus money, man. I'm going with the Titans.
Yeah, man, you can't help but wonder if this is going to be that letdown game after they had huge games, huge wins against the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Made both of those teams look a little bit pathetic. I know the Bills ones was close late, but what Derrick Henry was doing to them can be replicated in the playoffs, and I think that was the scary thing for the Bills to get past, man. The Titans is looking like the new thing in the AFC, man. The Ravens kind of stumbled a little bit, stubbed their toe on the Cincinnati bed last week, but I do think that Titans are the class of the AFC, man, and I'm gonna pick them to continue rolling. Good teams beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and we'll see if Titans is as strong as I thought they are. That was terrible English, but Cody, maybe you could make it all make sense with numbers. I'm sorry. They is what we thought they was.
What they were to be. uh, this game, I think, is going to be kind of a really big game. I feel the Colts is playing some good football. They got some really good teams, or players. But when it comes to AJ Brown, he's finally coming back into his shell. He's actually projected to be the number one fantasy player of this game, even over Derrick Henry. So I do believe that this will be a big game. Titans cover the spread. Let's go.
Yeah, man, it's going to definitely be big. We got some first round running backs facing off with one another. So I'm kind of going to steal Jay Reese's shine and ask props or ops in this situation. Who is the props? Derrick Henry or Jonathan Taylor? And which one of the two is the ops, Jay Reeves? Which one do you think is the props and which one's the ops?
I'm going to tell you right now, your boy Jonathan Taylor, man, he's the props. But that boy, Refrigerator Boy, he the props. I'm giving it to him both.
I'm giving it to him props. Hey, we can go back to the 90s, like props, baby. Raise the roof. Yeah, man. I think both of them will be the props in this case. The person that I think is going to have the better day is the person against the less secure defense, and that's the tight ends. So I'm gonna pick Johnny, yes, to be the props. Silly C. Who you got as the props, and who is the ops? Taylor or Henry?
Right now, I'm looking at defense. and Tennessee's defense isn't as good as the Colts' defense.
That's a fact.
The So with that being said, I think Jonathan Taylor's the props in this case. I think Derrick Henry's finally going to get slowed down, and I think Jonathan Taylor's the props.
Definitely, man. And this is the pick six. So, man, we going to pick them and we going to crack open this six pack right into the second can. Jay Reeves, who's the second can in this one?
The Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills with a heavy minus 13.5 for the Buffalo Bills. They mental. Is Deshaun Watson coming to the MIA or not? Because you are literally ruining this boy's mental. The Bills are about to slap the Bills minus 13.5, especially coming off that loss to the Titans. I'm taking the Bills in this one.
Yeah, man, this one has got to be depressing for the Dolphins to watch, knowing that they took Tua over Herbert, who's balling, and then just to see what Tua looks like against a legitimate first round quarterback and Josh Allen. And sometimes when you just see him, you realize like that this ain't that. Like there's also not the same. You know what I'm saying? Tua is not Josh Allen. He's not Herbert, and he might no longer be a Dolphin. But I do think his career will have success because he's had some good starts in his first 13 games. However, the coach for the Dolphins 0-5 against the Bills, and I think he's going to go 0-6. I take the Buffalo Bills with the point, or even giving up the point. Silly C, what say you?
Ooh, I don't know. Last time or just this year, it was a big game against this team. They shut them out, didn't they? Um,
Yeah.
so I really think this has potential for a blowout. And Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen, I mean, their connection is just real. And not to say to throw in Emmanuel Sanders and Cole Beasley. I mean, he's got so many weapons on his team. Right now, I think easily Buffalo's going to roll with this game.
All right, man, and we'll go right into that third game on the pick six, and I'll kick this one off. It's the Steelers against the Brown, an old-fashioned AFC North muddied up game, which has some headlines now. People in Cleveland are starting to question Baker Mayfield. Jay Reeves, what are people in Vegas saying?
We got this game sitting at plus 3.5, +3.5 for the Steelers. Steelers sitting at a spicy +2 on the money line. I lead with the Steelers because I am taking the Steelers to take a crack all over the Browns. I don't know what this line is. A little tricky. It's been up and down. Baker Mayfield could be playing this game. He could not be playing this game. Either I'm taking the Steelers on the money line. Get the points out of here.
I like that one, man, but I'm gonna disagree with you with the Steelers traveling to the dog pound. I haven't seen the Steelers really win a meaningful game since week one. I do think that the Browns, with Case Keenum, Dearness Johnson, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, and this host of characters will be able to just do just enough to outdo the Steelers. I'm gonna take the Browns. Silly C, what say you?
Do we know if Chubb's coming back?
I don't know, man. I think he's
He's
questionable still.
Yeah, so even if he does come
he's
back,
expected. He's expected to be back on the field.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know. Even if he comes back, I still think it's going to be a tough matchup for him. Uh, that one person I look out in this game for is Chase Claypool. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
he's projected
He
for
he
17
owns the
points,
Browns.
and he is a monster. So we'll see what he can do. I don't know. Ben's age is really showing. So Pittsburgh really needs somebody else to step up, and really that sucks when you got to say somebody else than your quarterback. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Pittsburgh to cover the spread of this.
Well, yeah, man, that makes me the dog catcher on that one. I think Case Keenum's gonna be just enough. And man, in the first three games, we've had six AFC teams. You would think in this fourth one will probably feature an NFC team. Jay Reeves, what do you think about the fourth team in this pick six, or the fourth game in the pick six?
Well, it's actually still rested in the Patriots visiting the Los Angeles Chargers. They got did in a -4. I'm short and sweet. Chargers coming off the bye. Chargers coming off a beat down in Baltimore. Chargers will steam.
All right, Jay Reese froze up a little bit. He's saying the Chargers will steamroll them at home. Silly C, what are you saying? Jay Reese, you back? You froze up.
Yo, yo, yo.
You just a little delayed right now. Silly C, who are you thinking in this game?
Um, well, I currently don't have the spread on it, but I really like LA a bunch. I've liked them since the start. I mean, Houston looks terrible, so I can't really trust like any of them. So right now, I'm gonna go
No,
and
we're
head
talking
check.
about the other LA team, the Chargers.
Oh,
Sorry, the
sorry,
Chargers
you said the.
versus the Patriots. Mac Jones versus Justin Herbert.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I probably lost you a little bit.
yeah, it's cutting
Jay
in and
Reese, you
out. My
back?
fault. Okay, so
Yo, yo,
let's get
yo.
into that game.
He
Uh,
back.
I, I'm really liking Mac Jones in this game, but I don't trust him with Josh Herbert on the field, Austin Eckler, Allen. Really feel right now Chargers is going to steamroll the Patriots. Mac Jones needs another year, maybe two, before he actually gets settled.
Yeah, in this game, I'm kind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he definitely doing his thing. He the last shoot, I want to say 10 quarters he played. It's been a little bit better than 2 games. He's been looking like a straight up pro, and I think he has his limitation, but he has his benefits. However, he's not better than Justin Herbert. I'm gonna choose
No.
the better quarterback in this game, and I'm just gonna put my money on that. Even -4, definitely gonna grab the Chargers, and I'd parlay that bet as well. We'll go into the next game on the pick six. Jay Reeves, tell me you got an NFC matchup for me, right?
Oh man, finally we get there. And the Sunday night game of the night. Let's go. We got Dallas versus Minnesota. This line is extremely tricky because at first it came out, it was Dallas, I want to say -1, then possibly went up to -3. And now they have this game sitting at +2 for Dallas, +110 on the money line. And over under a 53.5. That is a lot of points. You guys all know what that means. I think this game will fly majorly under, be dry as,
Mm-hmm.
and a whole bunch of running. But I will be taking.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely be a crazy one with that. Yeah, I currently got it at Dallas Cowboys +2.5, with the over under at 53.5. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take that over in it. I think Dallas does their portion to get to 25. I actually believe they'll get to 30 and win the game 31-24 against the Vikings. So I'm gonna take the Dallas Cowboys in this one. Silly C. There's wide receivers, there's quarterbacks, there's fantasy points all over this field. Where do we go for those? And also, who do you choose in this game?
Well, right now I'm really liking Dallas. I I I don't trust Minnesota. I mean, you never know which one of them is gonna show up or who is. Dalvin Cook has been up and down, but I think he's a monster. He'll definitely be back, but I don't feel this is his year. But Justin Jefferson, I think, will have a big game for them to have a chance. And he is currently still projected for 24 points. So I definitely think he's a beast.
All right, man. Who did you choose in that game?
I picked Dallas to cover the spread.
All right, definitely. Even though they're giving up some points in an away game, I just want to kind of get y'all to rank. I know this is kind of preemptive, but it's the pick six. We're diving deep on games, but can you rank these wide receivers in this game 1 through 5? Jay Reese, who do you got?
CeeDee
Cody,
Lamb.
don't use your fucking computer. Wait, Cody, you go first.
No. Wait a second. Let me go first, and then let him see what he do from the computer.
Yeah,
I got
let him see
CeeDee
if he
Lamb.
confirms it.
CeeDee Lamb number 1. Justin
Uh-huh.
Adam
Jefferson number
Thielen.
2. Amari Cooper number 3. Adam Thielen number 4. And I have Dalton Schultz sitting at number 5.
Man, for
I know
me,
you
I
said
would say
receivers. I threw that tight in there. That's a wild card. It's a wild card.
it's all right. I like your style, man. Don't play by the rules. I lay out rules. You don't have to follow them. Live your life on the edge. You are outlaw. Hey, man, if you live your life on the edge, you're taking up less space out here. So we cool with that. We'll go into my top 5. I'm gonna say Adam Thielen, C.D. Lamb,
Adam
Amari
Thielen number 1.
Cooper, Justin. Yeah, Adam Thielen's been a one all year.
Okay.
Name me a week when anybody's outscored him besides Cooper Cup. It's the year of the fair skins at the wide receiver, man. They getting it in, and I love to see Adam Thielen doing his thing because I own him in some fantasy leagues. I'm gonna go Adam
Okay.
Thielen 1. CeeDee Lamb 2, Amari Cooper 3, Justin Jefferson 4, and then Gallup 5. Silly C, what is the actual number saying?
I have Justin Jefferson 1, CeeDee Lamb 2,
Mm-hmm.
Adam Thielen 3,
Mm-hmm.
Amari Cooper 4, and Pollard 5.
All right, Pollard making see. Look at that. The numbers don't play by the rules either, man. But we'll just keep it pushing. We do got 6 games to discuss, so that's our 5th one. Let's go into the 6th. This one is the NFC South showdown. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to New Orleans. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
They currently got this game sitting at -4.5 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady's about to crush these fools. That's really all I got to say. Jameis Winston's about to have a nightmare. I'm pretty sure they're thinking back too to when they lost him twice in the regular season. Tom Brady's about to really insert his will into this game. I got Tampa Bay -4.5.
Nah, man, I gotta disagree with you. Jameis Winston, he hungry. He went out to Seattle. He wasn't out there catching no fish. He wasn't out there eating, man. He's starving, man. He ready to eat a W.
He about to eat an
But
L.
but he gonna die of famine fucking around with Tom Brady. Fucking around with TB12, man. He gonna die of famine. So I think Tom Brady goes out there, wins this game convincingly. I do think this line should be more heavy, even with the way it stands. Silly C, what say you?
I don't know. I don't think New Orleans really has a chance. Right now, I currently have Kamari projected for a big game, but when it comes to see what Mike Evans has done this season, and let alone these last couple games, I think he's going to continue his hot streak. I pick him to be the highest receiver in this game, and that's crazy when they still got Godwin and Brown. But I also might look for a big game from Fournette. I really think this is another steamroll. I got Tampa Bay covering the spread.
Well, I'll just
Big.
go ahead and be our injury and update person. But to let you know, currently Antonio Brown's looking doubtful for this game. This
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to be Michael Thomas's return game, but he has now been ruled out. So a lot of stuff has changed. With that being said, Jay Reese, go ahead and wrap up this pick six and just let us know the moral of the story, man.
Well, the moral of this story is it's not really a moral. It's just a fun fact. Stephon Diggs and his little brother Trayvon Diggs both featured in this pick six. Trayvon Diggs has 2 pick six, 2 tuds.
Two
Stephon
times.
Diggs has 2 tuds. Trayvon Diggs has better numbers than his bigger brother, who's the actual wide receiver. That's all I got to say.
All right, man. Make sure you keep that in mind, that the little brothers are better than the big brothers. Silly, you ain't got
Oh,
nothing to say just because I just said that. Boom, FO, 50% fuzz, 50% fantasy football, and 100% silly can't mess with
facts.
me.